Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. On this ocean, I want to present about analyzing the poem. The title is Love Philosophy by Percy Bysshe Shelley. The physical is in this poem is have the two stanza and 8 lines. And this poem by Shelley includes all that is good as poem of a romantic poem, as this poem is the tone the question, however, implies that this love is either encouraging or he is far away when he loves. And he posed the question, he would be loved for every time. And this speech, or we can say also use the figure of speech in this poem is a major method. The poet has used that method in the poem established to the idea that love is spiritual. For example, fountains mingle with the river, and the moonbeams kiss the sky. Here the poem, the natural object, the reference, his idea of love, and the major theme of the poems, the phenomenon of the romantic love. The will discuss what implies the nature of love. The poet is explain this idea using a figurative the launch and the natural imagery. The step in the love philosophy is the anacreontics, or poems writing in the style of the ancient Greek poet, the Anarchon, known for the celebration for love. Acoustic. This is an acoustic in this poem Love Philosophy by Percy Bysshe Shelley. In the acoustic, we have the rhythm and the rhythm. And the rhythm in the Love Philosophy by Percy Bysshe Shelley is like A B A B C D C D. I mean just like that. My rhythm is about the Love Philosophy by Percy Bysshe Shelley. Next is rima. Rima in the Love Philosophy by Percy Bysshe Shelley, you should go to next to stanza 1. In the stanza 1, line 1. Okay, in the line 1, the song is the fountain mingle with the river. In the rhythm in this is 3 meter okay plus 0, because you have 3 feet plus 0, just like 0 1 0 1 0 1 plus 0. Next is line 2. In the line 2 song, just like and the river with the ocean. And the rhythm in this line 2 is tetrameter-trocate, because you have the 4 feet, and just like 0 1 0 1 0 1 0 1. Next is 3 line. In the 3 line is sung just like the wings of heaven mix forever. In the rhythm in this line 3 is tetrameter-trocate. It have 4 feet and just 0 1 0 1 0 1 0 1. I mean like that. Next is 4th line. In the 4th line, sung just like with a sweet emotion. In the 4th line, in the rhythm is pentameter-trocate plus 0, because in this have the 2 feet and plus 0, just like 0 1 0 1 0. Next is 5 line. In the 5 line, its song is just like nothing in the world is single. And the rhythm in the line 5 is tetrameter iambic. And he have a 4 beat just like 1 0 1 0 1 0 1 0. Next is 6th line. In the 6th line is song just like all things by Allah divine. And the rhythm in the line 6 is 3 meter trocade plus 0. Why this is 3 meter trocade plus 0? Because this is have the 3 beat and plus 0, and just like 0 1 0 1 0 1 plus 0. Next is 7 line. In the 7 line is in one spirit mid and the middle. In line 7, the line 7 is have a tetrameter trocade the rhythm, because you have the 4 beat and just like 0 1 0 1 0 1 0 1, mean like that. Next is 6th line. Oh, I'm sorry, it's line 6. Line 6 is song just like why not I with time. In the rhythm in this line, in the last stanza 1 is rhythm is 3 meters okay, because you have 3 beat and song is not song, it's just 1 0 1 0 1 0. I mean like that. Next is stanza 2. In the stanza 2, we usually go to line 1. In the line 1 is song just like see the mountains, kiss high heaven. In the line 1, in the rhythm is tetrameter iambic. It's just 1 0 1 0 1 0. And line 2 is the song is and the wave claps one another's. In the rhythm in the line 2, in the stanza 2, is 3 meter trocade plus 0. It's just 0 1 0 1 0 1 plus 0. Next is line 3. In the line 3 song is no sister flower would be forgiven. And rhythm in the line 3 is tetrameter trocade plus 0. Just like 0 1 0 1 0 1 0 1 0 1 plus 0. Mean like that. Next is line 4. In the line 4 is song just like if it disdained its brother. In the line 4, rhythm is tetrameter trocade, because you have the 4 beat. I forget say in the under the line before is the beat. But this is the line 4 is have the 4 beat, and just like 0 1 0 1 0 1 0 1. Next is line 5. In the line 5, a song just like, and the song like claps the air. In the line 5, in the rhythm is 3 meter trochee because you have 3 beats and the plus 0. Just like 0 1 0 1 0 1 plus 0. Next is line 6. In the line 6, his song just like, and the moonbeams kiss the sea. In the rhythm this rhythm of the line 6 is 3 meter trochee per 0. It's just like 0 1 0 1 0 1 plus 0. Next is line 7. In the line 7 is sung just like, what is all this with word? In this line is 3 meter is rhythm is 3 meter trochee plus 0. Because you have the 3 beat and the plus 0 and just song just like 0 1 0 1 0 1 plus 0. And last line in the stanza 2, line 8 is song just like, if thou kiss not me. It is written in this last poem or last stanza in the line 6, or sorry, I'm wrong, line 8 is a pentameter trochee plus 0. Pentameter trochee per 0. It has the 2 beat and plus 0, just like 0 1 0 1 and plus 0. I mean like that. That's all the acoustic. Next, we go to lexical. In this poem, Love Philosophy by Percy Shelley, is about romantic lover argument, putting before it the case union the law. We can say this is something innocent, simple, entirely, it can one feeling, sour love, this beautifully writing in the being loving ocean again, and make it expresses the feeling in the both will make a reader is the feeling love again. And the meaning in the stanza 1 in the Love Philosophy by Percy Shelley is describe is about the river. He mentioned the river and the how to meet the ocean, and exactly just like when the water and the fountains in the writer is the river is the ocean, his soul with wine in the heaven, and how they move the mix like water but with even more beautiful emotional poignancy is make me the important to understand intersinity and that two words incarnated be one the spirit, and make me a argument the address for you and the dress is the person he love, and he believe they seeing the already the connected they should come again together in this level, but actually will meet the other both the physical emotional will be the tone question however in place including the far away to the from the one he loved, he forcing a question his would be lover is the first time. Next is stanza 2. Stanza 2 in the Love Philosophy by Percy Shelley describe his is different with the nature different the one another. It's just like It's just like a heaven, mountain, heaven, and the embrace of the waves. He think because Sam, he did not accept his physical love with her, all the beautiful, the connection in the world, same the worst. Is that mean is a continue relationship beware far and the negro when hit that imagery allow the understand deep of the spelling. And now, if the relationship they are give the incident they are interested the speaking the feeling, however, is like a sweet emotion and the wind once spread is just like we he long to be united, want to love spiritually and the emotional as well the physical. And in the speaker in the speaker in this song about the what is well worth war though the kiss taught me is it mean I like it this line because it's the describe is nothing is half suffer for alone the nature of a whole any fault to him to he is not to be united with her person his love make me the find the light just like we had the interesting the living apart from her but to the sea law we can the deep of his love we be myself it's just like we we can the personally in the nature what the given me is feeling but we get the emotional and the physically love spontaneously. I mean just like that and and this is how whenever we say this is the about this is form is many situation the river how the ocean how the symbolic of people that mingle one another is just like a wind I can actually to meet but spirit everything it came the idea human idea connect to sentimental and well it's like a song is about love and then summary in this is analysis is how can the show you are love because its absence of surface like nature how did the blue him not be to unity to represent the hero. I just like that but it's like love formula or the meaning in this is from just like romantic flower agreement the footing for a unity form it's just like you have the one the film the tower but love this is beautiful the writing and the loving us and again and you choosing to act face the feeling to fault will be even they mood or mix like water even more a beautiful emotion of weakness and this I like in this poem he believed they are seen already connected they are together to be the lover again and be the describing her as be the old beautiful I think is that's explained just like he must shine to the river and how to the meet the ocean symbolic to imply to people are mingle our describing with sugar emotion and the connected in someone he call symbolic human being the connected humanity all well. I mean this like that because it's a way to the lover to someone and this he also the speak about the wind the in the heaven how they move in the mix like the water but wind the even more emotional important of the understand in connectivity and the faith the word in the connected be through the spirit like one in the stanza so it's just like he also like life far from here, disallowed to depth of his love, and the unity when he loves severely, and the emotional as well as physical. I love it so much, is it? And in the describing the stanza one again is just like a far away in the nature of being the question. I believe they are known so far away the first time in the same, or like the first time we meet, and the move makes like the even more beautiful, and he have already connection in the war same the worthless fees, or nothing is different at all, because this is all the emotion, the river and meet the ocean, and the symbol is a from in the middle, and with description for the emotional connected someone away, and before love not yet to stay faith. Before the several, the nature is for her and him lover, his lover. And I think maybe this is poem you describe this like a stronger, even heavily presenting relationship and someone to the beautiful, or someone to with her, or maybe we get to just like embracing the wave is make me connected is someone the way and each other, and make me the spiritual, maybe not maybe, but did human being mean the connection with one the other spiritual well. Also, his being we only the natural between, for he is one unit body or soul and mind. His belief one the thunder question, however, implies that his love is there inquired, or he far away from the he one lover, and he poses the question for his would be lover for time. I those so beat and the national paper song make me the feel love together has the lover. And this is a summary love philosophy by Bysshe Shelley. Water from the fountain run to the river, which in the turn they join together in the ocean. Likewise, the wings of heaven are always and forever mixing with the each other, and with deep and the beautiful feeling. Nothing in the world is a single entity. Everything is connected according to the divine law, which dictates that all things connect through their spirit. And if that is the case, why should I mingle and connect with you? Look at the way that the fountains kiss the hill, and how the waves embrace one another, and a pale flower that ignoreth the love of its smell equivalence would never forgiven. Sunlight's embracing to earth, and the moonlight kiss the sea. But what does it all? I mean, what is all this connection worth if you will not kiss me? The natural imagery in this poem is relatively simplistic and uncomplicated. It's the farms, rivers, and the ocean are all the impossible and the free from describe the culture. The wings of heaven and hike the heaven, can the scary be called the rich descriptive? And then and the moonbeams, mountain, the sea are the on the plate, and I think they are innocent about the sort of the launch of fitting the scene of the two lover on his top, and he didn't need describe where we can see with our eyes after all. And this is nation the connection in describe the sister the flower, and it's a brother the is the red is the pot imagines between the flower is the prenatal and the childish, so the word is distant to fill out the surface as the idea allows between the sibling. Perhaps the Houston and the dough rather than your, and you also reinforces this in the Shelley day 3 and though were still in use but less so among the people higher status. Repeated use of the clap describing how the wave hold the honor and how the imagery like the sun and seem to touch the air bring this every physical word to be the four, and currently the has the sexual if not sexual connection, but in fact they rather more a repetition to surface rather than the sexual. After all, in everything is the nature the clap of freely is the element is the mix with one another readily, even the obi the common the god. If you can say you like the Shelley the everything is turned down to pot the is this like this thing with the law, nature, and God. In these terms of philosophy, equally clear, they included the love and the sex in process of the nature. So the form is the letter is used as an excuse for the speaker to the play with the listener for the verse and two. And its love is the sexy belief that should become to see a device regardless of the desire it would be around him, and usually she were to use the movement of the wing and the wave all the other living thing to try to convince the listener that they should have the sex with him. And actually it is about the concept mercy adjective caused the polarizing for the speaking compositor to be all natural element in check the other attempt exudum listener to the interest to common element they can be seen in the wanted writing and the explain just like a mid and the middle stanza 1, where the high, the heaven, and the stanza 2 is adjustment another structural. The device can be seen the between line for explain line 1, line 2, the first stanza, and the 4 and 2 and 3 and the 4 of the stanza 2. So that's mean love philosophy means love with wisdom. It's tried to make it the sense and the meaning of life. In this poem, Shelley is trying to sense the meaning, the purpose of love, and the force to speak directly on his love with the reader, or the simply offset to impede the persuasion. And the poem is about the lodging. On the part of the poet is the plowness. It can be the rather light Hadderlidi and the East rather nature come together in that they do thus that mean this couple should do. Shelley used the launch is through the form Percy his love if the kiss not me. Most often she the technique the first significant, or we can just say describing something that is not the human and the human emotion and attribute to complicate the speaker point and the middle with the river and the waves, the clapping, the surveying, the personate, embracing his speak the wing of the heaven mixed and sweet emotion and extol to win the bill called or expect the choosing the personate agent should the kiss then clap, and they related what he would be like to do with his lover, then considered of about the sunlight and the moonbeam showed that love the affection not really that time that but should advance into the next well by turning pressure work the pair and are not too simply utterly but even the sun and moon and paid by them in this is define the forces again what will forgiven if we women do not to give his into his love her and again nature and again uh, for the consider of proportions but they they are too spirited from the rest of the poem by given just spirit from his lover. I think that's enough about the poem analysis. Love Philosophy by Percy Bysshe Shelley. Please forgive me if there are I have wrong word and the behavior during the video. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Bye-bye!